off is Miss Michelle Ciccone. She was hired in 2005 in September. She's got 20 and a half years of service. She's been at Donovan Elementary as a secretary. Come on up. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to embarrass her. Okay. I can leave on that. I want to hand you a certificate, and then that way if I screw someone up, you can go. She was also a secretary at McNally Elementary, and then we've been blessed to have her as our guidance secretary at Poland Seminary. She didn't put any accomplishments, but I will fill those in for us because she sees me every morning. I'm not the most morning person. She's always got a smile on her face, and she is the most welcoming person I could ever meet. And treated like family. We had our little Italian discussions about family and all those things. So she is too humble. Some things she said she'll miss the most is the staff and students. And her next phase of life, which is, again, right down her wheelhouse with family, is spending time with her granddaughters and traveling. She's got 3 graduates from Poland, 3 grandchildren, 2 on the way. Congratulations. Next is Mr. Dave DiGiacomo. Come on up, Dave. He was hired in 1996. He's 34 and a half years. After 7 years at Youngstown City, he's had the last 27 years. We've been blessed to have him here at Poland. He's taught sciences, mostly chemistry and the physical sciences with us. He's coached basketball with Jamie Dunn. He was assistant track and golf coach for 22 years. As part of his kind of resume, he's been great. He's done some things through the Wolves Club in Youngstown, worked to raise money and scholarships so that we've been able to award Poland students, graduates, scholarships from the Wolves Club, to YSU. Things he'll miss most, he will miss the people that he's had the privilege to work with for such a long time. And we'll also miss him because he's not only a great person, but I don't know how to explain it, but someone you can lean on. And it's, I always used to say that the guy you want in the trench with you. And that's more than that's in my world. That's as a personal and a professional thing. You can't have that with those people. So this next phase of life, he plans on staying active and busy and keeping his mind occupied. Knowing him, I know he'll be able to do that. As a pertinent information he wanted to add is he's blessed to be a small part of a great school system, being able to live in Poland, raise his daughter here, could have not happened without the Poland schools. Totally grateful to be here, and thankful to the Board of Ed, and he said you can count on him as a yes vote, as long as he's alive. All right. Last but surely not least, Mrs. Ruth Riley. She was hired in August 1989. She's got 35 years of service. She has taught business education, and then she's been our library and media specialist. In the past, she's been freshman advisor. She ran the seminary and school newspaper. She was also a department chair. And then since I've been there, she's been our senior class advisor, thank God, and our LPDC, one of the representatives. Accomplishments for her, she shared that making the library a welcoming environment, which I would agree. Smooth graduation ceremonies, which I really agree. And then implementing testing procedures and help. So again, she's way too humble because she has taken on in the last 10 years the amount of testing stuff for us, with us, and the organizational thing. It's incredible. So I can't say enough to that part because we're kind of wired the same, which usually that's conflict, but it's actually great because I've been able to say, okay, she got it, and she's always got it. And then she's also my therapist for that month. So, the thing she'll miss the most is the student lunch crew. She has a great good group of kids that eat lunch with her every day. The Christmas assembly, and also working with her friends. And then she plans on her next phase of life enjoying 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday every week. So, blessed to be in. Can't say enough.
Lois is one of those people who, when you think about what makes us great, she's one of those people. Lois will do anything you ask of her for an adult or a student at any time. Lois will always stay after or always come early if it means helping out someone here at the school. Lois has worked in a lot of capacities as a monitor here throughout the years at the school district. She currently works at the middle school and helps out the McNally Elementary building at times. She's one of our full-day monitors. She always adds joy to those those around her. She adds discipline to those kids that need it, and she's overseeing those areas that they need, but disciplines with love. And we always say when you have people that do that, they're adding value to the lives of the kids that are around them. So Lois is a big part of our family at the middle school. We're going to miss her tremendously, and we wish she could be here, but we're hoping she has a continued recovery. So Lois Donovan, if we just, even though she's not next person I'm going to introduce is Nancy Morrow. If Nancy could come up here, please. So I don't have Nancy's stats, but here's what I'm going to say. So can I just ask how many years, Nancy? 22 years. Nancy, I'm going to give a little bit of a different perspective. I was never immediately Nancy's principal, but I had the fortune to be in the same complex with her this past year. And one of the things I want to talk to you about is my experience as a parent, having my kids go through Union and then through McNally. Nancy, people don't realize how important a building secretary is to the principal and to the operation of the building in general. And Nancy runs the show and ran the show, and I mean that as a tremendous compliment. If you want to know anything about how things work, how things should work, being prepared for the school year to start, helping other people be prepared in other roles, Nancy was always organized, always prompt, and always kind when she worked with our constituents and our kids. I know that just as a parent, when I would call the school before I ever worked here, Nancy's the one you'd call. Everything was always taken care of with the highest level of excellence. And so when I think of what we should say to Nancy is, I just want to thank you for your excellence over the years. I think everything I've ever experienced and those that I know you have experienced of your excellence, and I appreciate you. So congratulations. Two other important people I want to talk about. First one, again, isn't able to make it tonight, Susie McNally. Susie was a 1997 full-time hire here at Poland. She worked in 1993 as a part-time tutor. She started her career at Marcus Elementary in Boardman and also taught at Jackson Milton High School, or middle school, I'm sorry. 29 years of full-time service. She taught Latin, French, and Spanish in Poland for 3 years. She taught remedial reading at the K-5 level. She was a 7th and 8th grade English teacher, and then spent the majority of her career in 5th grade, where she's taught language arts, math, science, and social studies. She was part of the Children's International Summer Villages program over her career, where she took students to Norway, Sweden, Denmark, England for 5 weeks of travel during the summer for travel and education. Some of her accomplishments, this one blew me away. You ready? State champion gymnast. She was a mental health advocate and specialized in dyslexia screening and training. Things she'll miss the most is the students' free spirits and energy. It's very contagious, and she's going to miss seeing her friends at school every single day. Things that she plans for next phase: she get her European citizenship and travel to Europe, and plans on living that part of the year with her daughter in either Portugal or Ireland, where her daughter makes home. She plans to continue working with the mentally ill on a state level, pushing for change in laws and awareness, and plans to continue missions work in youth ministry. So we're very, very thankful for Susie being part of our family as well, and just appreciate her service. Marconi. I won't look at her because then I'll start crying. It'll be a mess. Okay, Mrs. Marconi. Mrs. Marconi currently serves as our STEM teacher for grades 4 through 8. She's also taught 7th and 8th grade math and science. She's been 18 years with the district. She started in 2006 as a tutor, and the very next year was hired as a science and math teacher. Other involvement: she's a middle school science department chair and middle school STEM club advisor. Her accomplishments: she developed the Poland Local School STEM program for grades 4 through 8, wrote and received grants totaling over $5,000 for equipment used in the STEM program. Selected to participate in professional development, including embedded teachers program, and she'll be flying zero-G flight in November with students' experiments right here from Poland. She's been involved in Teacher Air Camp, where she actually flew a plane, Honeywell Educator Space Camp, Yellowstone STEAM Institute, Simon STEM Academy, visited the White House as part of that program, and presented the Space Exploration Educators Conference in Houston, Texas, and the National Science Teachers Association in Atlanta, Georgia. Every spring, I could rely upon Joe to say, Dave, what do you think about? And it was, I'm going to fly in space, fly a plane, zero gravity. But the cool thing about it, honestly, was she always had her students in mind. Every single time she did those things over the summer, she came back and embedded those into programs within her classroom. 4th through 8th grade STEM is a challenging job to make things engaging, and each and every grade level had different engaging activities every single time they went through, and that was extremely appreciated. She put a lot of passion in what she does. She'll miss starting a new year with exciting new projects to bring to the students that she learned about during the summer. Students being so engaged in an activity that they don't want to leave her classroom at the end of class, and working with the best colleagues in the education profession. In the next phase, she'll be working part-time for the Ohio Space Grant Consortium as a K-12 education specialist on a program called Stepping Stars, which is funded by NASA. And then she plans to, believe it or not, travel. So, the other information she wants to share is that she wants to express her gratitude for the opportunity to be part of the Bulldog family. 18 years went by so fast. Aside from being a wife and mother, it's the best job she's ever had. I wish the best students and staff at Poland Local Schools my very best. So congratulations, Joe. I appreciate it.
It's my honor to honor six employees tonight. So one a custodian and the other 5 are in the transportation department, bus drivers. So I believe Bart is my only one. So no, I want to hold up last. Sorry. See, I can do that. So I'm going to start off with Karen Malone. Karen Malone is a custodian at the middle school, McKinley Complex. She started in 1997, 25 years of experience. She's worked pretty much every classified position that I can think of. She started in transportation, moved into food service, then went into custodial, worked her way up through custodial, and is ending her career as a night custodian, or general custodian as we call it, at the middle school McKinley. One of her accomplishments is her school pride and her dedication to the schools. She has, when you go retire and you have all your sick time, she's been at work every day, so that's a great accomplishment for her. The thing that she's going to miss the most is the staff that she works with, teachers and other classified staff. So the only thing she's going to do is enjoy retirement. So she's going to just, that's it as far as what she wanted to do for the rest of the time. Onto transportation. So Mike Medvick, he started 9 of 11, 12 years of experience. He was bus driver here for us the entire time. He will miss most his students and his routes. And in his retirement, he is going to enjoy time with his family. John Gingrey started January of 13, 10 years, just decided to retire this year. He was a bus driver, former cafeteria worker. He's also moved around and just took over for Bart this past couple months as the courier here at the schools. Thing he's going to miss the most is his students and routes. There's a common theme here with all the transportation. And he's going to enjoy traveling and spending time with his family. Bob Hartman started in 2011. He has 12 years of experience, bus driver again. He has an exemplary attendance record. That's what he feels is one of his best accomplishments. Students on his bus is what he's going to miss the most, and enjoy gardening while retired. So. Bill Donovan started in 2014, 9 years as a bus driver the entire time. His thing that he's going to miss most is students on his route. The other bus drivers and employees within the schools. And he plans on doing some traveling and enjoying time with his family. There you go. And you can tell me when I get everything wrong. Okay. So, Barb started March of '97, 26 years, right? Bus driver the entire time. Courier for many of those years. She is or was the most senior bus driver we've had. So the things you're going to miss most: students, employees that come and see me, all of our meetings. So yeah, she plans on enjoying retirement with family, a new grandchild this year, which was, I'm sure, one of the reasons. And another one? You said?
No, we'll be one on Friday.
One on Friday, yeah. So, and travel, I didn't know if you had any travel
Vegas on
plans.
the 20th.
Vegas on the 20th. So, I appreciate everything you've done. It's great to work with you.